What's up, everybody? Back in with another episode of The Sims 4.
Sonny Daniel Enterprises.
Man, when I left off, I was building a household, but then when I left off before that, I built a fallout shelter. People are freaking out in Sim City, and everybody's trying to buy shelters and build shelters and everything because, you know, it's getting ready to go bad, man. So I just bought a business that is going to technically be my shelter if you're living in a fallout shelter and people can come to your vault and buy stuff. So we technically could leave this like a little store up here. Nobody needs to know that the store has a complete underground bunker situation because it's a store up here. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we gonna leave it. But this episode is probably gonna be extremely long. So if y'all like long episodes, get your popcorn, get your snacks, because it's about to get lit. Because we about to build us an entire shelter, and we're gonna make it look fly, we're gonna make it look modern, we're gonna make it look like some Fallout action, but better because you know that Fallout stuff is a little bit dated and rusty, even though I still want Samantha's Fallout shelter because that joint was too fly. Too fly. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to make this like a little counter. You come in, everything is kind of beat up, nothing is really all that nice, you know what I'm saying? Because I mean, why would it be? You know what I'm saying? It's just a little Fallout situation. You come in here like a general store, and when Fallout happens, oh, these lockers would be perfect. When Fallout happens, we're going to pretty much pretend that this store is pretty much empty and ain't nobody going to be bothered with it. Because it's like, why bother with a store that's empty? So pretty much where these lockers are, there's going to be a hidden doorway. Right? See, I'm about to get creative on y'all. Y'all ain't ready for this. There's going to be a hidden doorway. Now, of course, we can't make a hidden doorway. Alright. So, I can't really put the doorway there at this particular moment because, of course, you won't be able to get back there. But we're gonna do that when Fallout happens. So right now it's open, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna pretend that it slides up and back and forth. So right now he slid it forward so people can walk in between there. But when Fallout happens, we're gonna push that back and you won't even be able to notice that there was ever any doorway there. And that's just the first step of precautions. That's not even, you know what I'm saying? That's just the first step. So yeah, I like that. I like that idea. So we got a little storefront here. It's nothing special because we don't want to get robbed. You know what I'm saying? That's the last thing we want to do is get robbed. Let me move that down just a little bit. So we got a little storefront going. I probably need to make some custom content that's Fallout inspired, honestly. I probably should do that. I'm not going to do it at this moment because that would take literally all day. But coming soon, I'm gonna make some Fallout inspired custom content. But in the meantime, we just gonna throw some stuff up like this. You know what I'm saying? It's just simple. It's not too nice because, like I said, I'm not trying to get robbed. I mean, it doesn't really match anything in particular, but I mean, you know, we ain't really looking for a perfect match. This is just a store, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a store. And to be honest with you, I probably could put some lockers over here, because it is a store. See, stores in Fallout, you gotta be prepared because you never know who's gonna come in here. That's the uniqueness of this store, which is gonna be kind of like a gimmick when you had a store like, oh, it's like a Fallout, oh no, everything's so protected. But under the lines of it, it actually is a Fallout shelter and it is very protected. But that's gonna be the gimmick and ain't nobody gonna think of that. And if they do, they ain't gonna be able to get in because I'm gonna have it so secure. So we're gonna keep it real basic up here. I think you have to have items to actually sell though, which is somewhat of a problem because I don't really have any items to sell in here except these lockers. But we might could figure that out another time. First of all, though, we need to change these light colors. I hate that they are normally this color. Just make them pure white, bruh. Okay. Then we want to make a little like vibe in here. We want to give it a vibe, and not a big happy vibe, just kind of a cold, beat up kind of brick vibe. We don't want it to look nice, because we don't want people to think we really got nothing in here that's nice, worth nothing. It's all an illusion. So we want it to look kind of beat up, like it ain't really nothing in here special, because that's our game. I kind of like these lockers black. That looks kind of nice. I mean, not that we're really going for nice, but still, it's a nice look. We're gonna go with steel. We can go with black back here. Alright, so this is the little store. The ground. What we gonna do with the ground? We could actually leave the ground alone. Just leave it that concrete. It's not necessary to have a real nice floor. But if we want to, we can. I don't know if I'm feeling this wall color. I mean, this brick is kind of... I mean, like, we get it. It's not a nice spot, but it don't have to be like that. Yeah, let's make it black. Let's make it dark. Let's darken up the vibe a little bit. And then what we'll do, it'll look like a nice little spot. So you come in, you know what I'm saying? You order your stuff, and that's the end. It's going to look very basic.
Motion at your floodlight cam.
And I mean, some of the items that we can have out, these are all retail items. So... I mean, maybe clothes. Maybe. We definitely need to be selling something, though. What are you even saying, Sonny? I don't know. I'm just trying to see what's the most expensive. Like, these are $12,000. Oh, man, they're huge. What's this? How much is this? This is $8,000. This armor. I just wish it was something small, though. Like, this is $76. Can I make these smaller? You can, but you can't put them on nothing. Damn. I just need something that's like, something that's able to be small. Let's sell mini Lamborghinis. How much are these? $4,500? Hey, that's kind of cool, though, that you can make those small like that. But we're not going to sell cars. All right, we're not doing that are miniature size. We need something, though, that's really expensive, that's really small. I mean, MacBooks. I don't know. I'm just trying to think, what would be a good front for a store that somebody wouldn't come back to thinking that that store had some kind of situation. I definitely want a security camera. Several of them. These are going to be all over the place. It's all going to look like it's part of the gimmick, of course. Oh, look, they got security cameras everywhere, honey. It's like a real shelter. And it's all a big fun game gimmick, except it's real and it's really, we really about that life. But no one knows that, man. No one knows. But we got cameras all over the damn place because we need to see what's going on up here. All right, and then what is this? A satellite? Spy satellite. Huh. I thought I could put that outside, but I can't. I'm thinking maybe the MacBooks would be cool. I mean, it's kind of a front. Like, would you really buy a MacBook from a place that looks like this? Probably not. I mean, you know, it's probably not something that I would buy from a place like this. But, you know, if they had good deals, maybe.
Motion at your floodlight cam.
Stack of canvases, CDs, antique. Got iPads. I don't know, bro. I think the computers is the best bet. I mean, it's kind of dumb. These are deco, too. These aren't even, like, legit laptops. This is just a decoration item. But you know what? There's a chance And there's a high chance. Is this a real computer or is this Deco 2? Oh no, this is real too. I mean, this is actually real. Alright, there's a chance that an electronics, like, would you go, if it was a Fallout, would you go to Best Buy to hide from the bomb? No, you wouldn't go to Best Buy. There's nothing but electronics there. Now, you probably would rob Best Buy. See, that's a problem. That's creating a problem. Because, see, our key is to be low key. Man, f this. I'm going to spend all day trying to figure out what I'm selling. It don't even matter what I'm selling. I'm selling just, you know what I'm saying? We out here hustling. No, but seriously, though, it doesn't even matter what I'm selling. I need to be focused on the Fallout shelter, not the other stuff. Which one of these lights is better? This one or oh, definitely that one. That one doesn't have a good light spread. It's crazy because all these lights have different light spreads. This one has a good one too. You know, I didn't know you could make the light smaller. Best thing I ever found out, bruh. Like, look how small you can make that. So it's like barely in your face. It's perfect for people like me that hate ceiling lights. Before I put this first thing down, I need to grid this out. What you mean grid it out? I need to grid it out. Is that even? I don't know. I need to grid it out so I know that's definitely not even. So no, this isn't even either. But it's alright. Just so I know kind of the situation I got going here. You see what I'm saying? Just so I have a grid to go off of when I'm making my stuff. Because we're going to have to go to some kind of grid anyway. Sonny, what are you even saying right now? Honestly, bro, I don't know. I've never built a Fallout shelter before. This is my first time ever building a Fallout shelter, so I might say and do things that I've never done and said before in trying to make a Fallout shelter. Now, one thing's for certain. We need a way to get down there. Now, we do have a door that I guess you could put stairs on. When I was watching Samantha's video, she had a mod that would allow you to put a door anywhere. Yo, I think I got that though. Did I get it? Because I feel like I got that. I might be tripping, but I think I got that mod. I don't know. I feel like I got that mod though, but it doesn't seem like I got it because it would have showed up if I had it, right? Well, it don't matter. It don't matter if I got it or not, because what I'm going to end up doing is putting stairs that come down here. Now, of course, I just put those stairs way outside of where they need to go. Okay, that just messed that up. What about there? What does that do? Okay, that's getting closer. Maybe somewhere around here would be better. Yeah, actually somewhere around there would be best. And see this, I don't want to mess up anything by sliding and moving nothing, but I kind of feel like this, you need another rock here. This is a little bare over here. See, you can't do that. You can't put a rock there. So basically I have a little dilemma here. I need to add a couple trees. cover up them spots where you can see what's going on. Yeah, I really do take this serious, man. When it comes to protecting yourself in a survival type situation, I am the one to call. Cause I'm about this survival action. I feel like they're deleting some of my rocks though. And it might be because they're overlaying with each other. And it might be causing a problem internally with the game. But basically, this is what I want to do. I want to make it where, you know what, I'm not even going to put a bunch of light back here. I just want a little light. Put one on the wall. Of course, it needs to look a little bit better than that. Just a little light on the wall right there. Nah. I don't even want it to look like that. Let's put a little light on the wall, a little LED, just to show you where we going. Because see, that's how you go down in a fallout shelter. Now, just to be extra careful, we're gonna add another door. Alright, so for them to break in so far, they gotta come through the front door. First they gotta find a place. Then they gotta come through the front door. They get in the store. This will be hidden. So then they come in the second door if they find the second door. Or they try to come in the second door. Then they try to come in this door. And then they'll be inside the bunker? No. See, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build this up like that. So you go down in here. This is why I wanted to grid it out some though. It wasn't so much I needed it to be an open grid. I guess I didn't really have to grid it out. I didn't really realize how big this was down here. This is enormous down here, bruh. I mean, this is enough for a whole family for real. Multiple that's why they gotta up that sim level. I mean, I understand they don't want to do it because some people don't have fast computers to run it. But like the people that have computers that are fast, let them put like 30 sims in the game. I mean, it ain't gonna hurt nothing. We just throwing some lights in. I don't really care where they are. I just want them to be lighting up the area somewhat. Alright, so far, let me change these colors real quick. Gonna make this all white. Yeah, like that. Something different, man. Something different. And then we're gonna go in here, get our little tool. We're gonna paint the whole interior of this building black. Cause it's undercover, man. It's undercover. We don't want nobody to really know what we doing in here. But at the same time, it needs to look decent. I kind of even want this in the cut. I got to make it so people can actually access it. But I kind of want to make this where the stairs are hidden. And they just think maybe they found like our secret back stash. But they didn't actually find the fallout shelter. See, I'm thinking, bro. I be thinking because I'm a criminal. I could think like a criminal. I still don't know what I'm selling though, but it doesn't matter. So you come down to the fallout shelter, level 1. All right. Now, personally, we got to come up with another level, which means this needs to go down. Oh, I almost put that in the right spot. I wasn't expecting to do that. All right, cool. So basically, when you come down here, you are inside of the wall. Brick walls too, by the way. These are all brick walls. I know it looks like drywall right now. Matter of fact, let's change that just visually so we can get an idea how strong and barricaded these walls actually are. We inside some strong fortified stuff down here. These bricks look real. That's why I like these. Now, of course, I'm not gonna leave them like this. I'm just doing it for the visualization of this is a brick foundation. This isn't some drywall garbage. This is brick, stone, solid foundation we got here that we built. And realistically, I'm probably going to sell my mansion to live here. I'm going to put the mansion in the store, though, just so we both can get it back when we need to. You and me. Because I'm going to want it back probably, too. But for right now, I think I want to raise my kids down here in the shelter because, you know, things are happening, man, above the surface. Can't be down here trying to raise kids and then all of a sudden you get blown up. Like, that ain't no good. All right, let me throw this there, too. Okay, now first things first, do we want an access to the vault, to the second layer vault, or do we want to drop them all the way to the bottom from the top? Because you come in from the top, let me save this real quick. So you come in from the top, do you want to go all the way to the bottom of the vault? Do you want to go to the level above the bottom and then you go secretly to the bottom? Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So you come down here. This is going to be like the common area, right? So maybe I won't make this fully. Like, I'll take this somewhere else and bring this, like, you come down here from like over there. Just so you're even more secure if somebody just happens to find this place. Which by this point, it would be like they were a Superman type situation where they could actually get through all the security. But if you were to make it down here, you would not only just go through one door, but you would definitely have to go through two doors. Because that's just how we do it. So how many doors we got so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 doors with different key codes, solid steel, reinforced blast doors that could withstand a nuclear bomb. Ain't nobody breaking through them doors, bruh. Just saying. So we have a lot of them, though. Gotta keep the brick just to keep the illusion. Alright, so we got a lot of doors. I think I liked it the way I had it. Go through that one and you go through that one. Then, when you go through that one, this is where it gets a little tricky because I'm like designing a house inside of a basement now. So when you come down into the fallout shelter, you get through the door. You go through the doors, boom, you get in, boom, you get in, boom. What are you going to be greeted by in my fallout shelter? I think we want to brick these off, not brick them off, but move them over. So this will be all, maybe I'll have the vetting process a little bit different. Maybe you can come through this door, which then leads you to another door. How many doors you need, Sonny? Need about 15, bruh. Alright, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and do it like this instead. I'm gonna go over with it. You gonna go over with it? Yeah, I'm gonna go over with it. So not only, so we gonna have the doors, we gonna have the blast doors, but we gonna go this way with it. And this is going to be like, remember in that other shelter where they had like the vetting process and all of that to get down in the shelter? That's what this area is going to be. This area is going to be your full on vetting process to get inside this shelter. And then once you get past that door, you go through one final door. Oh my God, Sonny, how many doors? Are you serious? Yes, I'm serious. I'm serious about safety. All right, you'll go through one final door, Let's say, all right, on the door to your left, you'll go through that door. That door will be connected to my house and be completely different. That'll be a nice, clean, modern door. And that's when you'll realize that you just entered the bunker of an ultra modern millionaire. You know what I'm saying? Up until that point, you'll think you're just going into a normal bunker. Everything's going to be brick and kind of stony. You know what I mean? Until you hit that point. Once you go through that door, we're going to even keep that one brick. Once you go through that door, that's when life will change. And you'll realize where you actually are. Except, there's one problem. I kind of like this being somewhere else. Just so, and the reason I say that is so it can be like a grand kind of situation. Like you come in, boom, and then like say we have like a fountain or something. You can't put water under the ground, huh? Don't look like it. It's alright though, because they got a fountain in the store, I imagine. You know what? This is what makes... The Sims needs to get a better... Why do my rocks keep disappearing? You see that? You just noticed it. They're like disappearing. They're killing my vibe, bruh. Why y'all doing that? Stop killing my vibe. In a minute, my whole facade is gonna be gone because of y'all. In House Flipper, you could just go down here and type in like whatever you want. Oh, that says foundation. I thought that said fountain. It's just kind of hard to find stuff in The Sims, is what I'm saying. Mostly when you have custom content, because the custom content is not done in a way where it's like, you know, all that great. No hate to the custom content, folks. I'm just saying it's not done in a way that's really easy to find. So this is where you're gonna come in at. All right, so you come in, and I want you to be greeted into Zen, open airiness. Oh, you can make the ceilings taller. Why didn't y'all tell me that? So we could be down here partying underground and not even feel like we underground, bro. Like we got the high ceilings. Oh, this is about to be litty like some titties. Gonna block that off because that's gonna be the stairwell into the other spot. I don't know. I kind of like what those one group of people did, and they had like it was open, and you could look down. But see, that was if this would be downstairs. See, I feel like the process of getting into the bunker should be up here, because downstairs will be where it gets like crazy, crazy nice. Where you'll have like your whole setup going. I mean, I don't know. What y'all think? I really like the fact you can change the ceiling height though. I mean, like you could really do it up and be down here with the tall ceilings and never even feel like you in a basement. I can't really get the idea of that because I don't have any furniture down here. But yeah. Like you could be like you really outside. Not outside, but above ground. Alright, where do you come down here at? You come down over there. Well, why aren't the stairs showing? For some reason the stairs got deleted. Don't know why, don't know how, but they did. But that's alright though. That's alright though, because what we gonna do is we just gonna put some stuff down here. Far as like stuff that I would want entertainment wise in my fallout shelter. Just for the sake of this right now, we're going to put this TV on the wall. Custom content TV. So, I mean, we could be down here straight partying, bruh. Like, whatever we do, we want where we sleep to be the safest point, which would probably be that corner right there. Well, I guess the whole thing would be safe. Somebody could drill through the floor. I'm a safety expert. We don't want to make stuff too big though, because we definitely do need space, because we need a lot of like storage space and stuff like that. So we can't just be all comfort and glitz and glam. It definitely has to be made well. But I'm not really worried about that as much, because maybe this could be a movie theater instead of just a TV living room. Maybe we can make an actual movie theater. I mean, you could. I mean, the TVs are big enough. I'm just thinking though, like, what's most reliable, a TV or a projector? Because whatever you get, that's what you got. Ain't no going above ground if it breaks on you and you can't get back above ground. I think just for the sake of we want to make this feel like very homey and stuff, that I'm going to go with this. Like my normal kind of layout. Just because we want that homey kind of feel. You see what I'm saying? We want that homey kind of feel that we can only get with that kind of situation. It's a lituation when I'm involved. You see what I'm saying? So, plant wise, I really want to go with something that's like zenny. You know, that was the beauty of House Flipper. A lot of the stuff, they didn't have a lot of stuff, but a lot of the things that they did have were very like modern and nice. That's the problem I had with The Sims. A lot of the stuff I have is like, it's cool, but it's not really like what I'm looking for a lot of the times. Like right now, I'm looking for something that I'm not seeing at all. Well, isn't that your fault, Sonny? I mean, kinda. But I need to find something to give me like a... You know what? We just gonna go with these right now. And actually, I hate those. What happened to those plants I had that were white, that were big? I know they in here because I think I saw them the other day. There they go. It took me forever to find them. This is what I was looking for. These. Something that's kind of open, airy. You know what I mean? It gives it a... It's a vibe. You know what I mean? But it's not like... stupid hard to find. I think I'm gonna move everything over. Was that 2 notches? 2? Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2. Just so these plants have a little room to breathe. Damn. You know what? I probably should have moved it over 1 more. Well, nah. That's enough room. I want to go ahead and put a nice little rug in here to tie it together. Something real casual, real airy, real nice. I don't want to block this off. So why are you? I just want to make sure it's centered. See, it wasn't centered. It's like centered on the wrong part. There we go. There was a method to why I wanted to do that. Okay, there we go. Now I could pull these all back one just to give it a little bit of a, give it some space. Let's see what that would look like if I open that up, but not fully. I don't really hate the way that looks. I like how that like made that brick. I kind of like this though, man. I kind of like this. Even though, like I said, I'm not really going with brick. I'm just going with brick to give the illusion that this is a solid establishment we got here, you know we're gonna go with white, go with pure expressions. I mean, look at that, bro. Look at the difference. But maybe we'll keep some brick. I mean, I don't know. I kind of like the way that looks in a sense. It gives it a little bit of, gives it a little flavor or something. I don't know. It's kind of difficult because down here you don't have no windows, and I'm so used to windows that not having windows is kind of a problem. But it's a problem that I'm willing to work around. I wish there was something that kind of imitated a window. It is getting hot as in here right now, bruh. I mean, like, next level. You know what? I've messed this up. I'm trying to center this on this wall. And I've messed this up I don't know how many times. So we're going to center it here. This is where it's going to be centered at. Keep moving this back and forth and back and forth, and I'm messing up my whole vibe because of these plants. Okay, now if the plant want to stay in, the plant's going to have to chill there. These plants are too big for here, though. Honestly, they just are. But, you know, if we gonna mess with that, we're going to try and make that look nice. I don't know. I really wish there was something, because I feel like being underground like this, you would eventually go nutty. I feel like you'd eventually go nutty because what would happen is you wouldn't have any daylight. I mean, you could always imitate daylight, you know what I'm saying? Pretend that it's brighter and cooler and lighter, but you still don't have daylight. And just that alone, I feel, is enough to drive someone crazy. But we ain't gonna trip on all of that right now. We gonna pretend and keep on rocking the way we rocking. Like cut off stockings, you already know. I just don't know how I want to do this kitchen situation. There's a lot that I'm not sure of at this particular moment. I got a little room here, bedrooms, but I got full lots, bruh. And see, I couldn't put this on this lot. What I was hoping is that I had something where I could put like the kitchen or something that I had in this other tower. Cause I pretty much want to make this underground, just like that house was, but underground, which is gonna take a lot of time, and it's getting hot in this joint. I was gonna do a 3-4 hour episode, so I might just pause this episode here, put this in a different place, and pick up there. But I don't know. I'm still working, man. I'm still working. I got a lot of work to do, though. I mean, just this alone, like every little piece of this house is going to take so long to do. Maybe I'll do some kind of speed build or something. I'm not quite sure how I want to do it yet. We're going to see. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for showing love. And I might pick this right back up. But if I don't, peace.
Hey, what's going on, Sonny? It's Hart, and I watched your video. I'm a huge fan of your sim stuff, but your gaming in general. And I got the Hodge twins here with me.
Yeah.
But Sonny,
Shout out to
hey,
Sonny D, man.
the YouTube community loves you. Okay, all right. So
Man,
okay.
go check out Sonny D. Yeah, it's like the great Sonny D. Yeah.